Hi everyone, I just got a quick video here to just show some of the improvements that I've made here recently. Um, One of the first improvements was recently we've been building all kinds of shop carts and shop cabinetry, storage cabinetry and things like that down on the shop floor. A lot of that stuff is repetitive, so it's things that we have made in the past and we're just making more of it now. One of the things I found was that in order to find like old carts or old cabinets or things like that, to find those drawings, I was searching through the various sold, the different years. It was difficult because I couldn't remember when those carts were made, like what year they were made, and then it was really hard to figure out like the naming. So I found the naming was inconsistent. Some cases it was under Creative Woodcraft, sometimes under Shop, things like that. So the first thing I did was I moved everything into, or Todd actually helped me with this, but we moved everything that was related to Creative Woodcraft or Shop Cabinetry or anything like that into one subfolder on the server, so it's customers and then Creative Woodcraft. So you can see that here. And then after that, what I did is I basically just went in and created some subfolders. So we have Creative Woodcraft samples, stock orders. So when you come in here, you can see the different shop orders and things like that. When we come to shop cabinets and storage, again, now I've renamed things so that I can understand what they are, and anybody else looking as well can understand, like, which benches are which and which, what cabinetry are you talking about. Same thing with shop carts, so we can have the various different carts and caster information that we need for our carts. Same thing for shop renovation, outsourced drawing. So here's where some things that we've drawn up in Cabinet Vision or in other drawings and we've given to suppliers to have them fabricate things. Same thing for showroom and all of our upstairs cabinetry, so the cabinetry in our offices up here and our bathrooms and stuff like that. So this way everything's all in one place, and it's going to save me a lot of time and anybody else a lot of time if they're having to look in here to have to rerun parts or to see what size something was really quickly. So that was the first improvement that I had made. The next improvement that I made here was we have a whole bunch of shop keys, so various vehicles. There's a ton of different keys for every exterior door on the big gray building that we have half and Harlequin has the other half, as well as other shop keys for ourselves and keys for things like thermostats and all sorts of stuff. And honestly, the key drawer was an embarrassing mess. So this is what the drawer looked like before. It's been rummaged through by many people over the years, and honestly haven't done a good job of keeping it organized. So this was really bugging me. So what I did is I decided to clean this up. So the first thing was just to go through all of the keys to see what it is that we actually still use. And which ones have been outdated. So we've had keys that were in this drawer that are probably 15 or 20 years old. So went through and just tidied up everything that was garbaged and removed it. The next step was that I found that when the keys were just loose in the drawer, and the fact that sometimes we don't always know what keys we're going to be needing and things like that. I decided to just went on Amazon and I bought like a little key binder here, which was able to actually click them all into place. It's maybe not as easy to get at them, but the beauty is that they're all in one place, and that I'll be able to find them, or anybody else will be able to find them pretty easily. So, and the other nice thing is now this case, I can zip this up, and I'm also able to lock these keys up, for things like security. So I can also take this another step further and be able to label what keys go where, things like that if we want to. But it's just like everything, it's a work in progress. The third thing was I had a drawer where I kept all kinds of random stuff in here. See, I had things in here that should not have been in here at all. For whatever reason, I was storing them in this drawer forever, and I just hadn't taken the time to clean it up. Without knowing it, every time I would go to look for something, I would be rummaging around and searching, which is pretty annoying. So what I did is I decided to tackle this drawer. The outcome is a nice tidy drawer. Everything has a place. I'm able to actually go a little further now and label where things go. But this way, at a glance, I know what I have and what I need. So I expect this is going to actually save me 2 seconds a day, which is kind of what I'm looking for. So yeah, there's just an example of some things that I've been working on.